A recent survey of nearly 2,000 young Catholics in 39 states shows the traditional Latin Mass is being attended more frequently by 18 to 39-year-olds. The online poll by Bridgeport, Connecticut priest Father Donald Closter asked young people who attended the TLM their thoughts. Dispelling a popular notion that love of the Tridentine Mass is merely nostalgia on the part of an older generation, 90% of the young respondents say they were not raised in the traditional rite from at least the age of 7. The results support an apparent trend of increasing popularity among younger Catholics, a trend which has been baffling to Pope Francis. In 2016, he said, quote, "I always tried to understand what's behind the people who are too young to have lived the preconciliar liturgy, but who want it. Sometimes I found myself in front of people who have a rigid attitude. This rigidity always hides something, insecurity, sometimes even more. Rigidity is defensive. True love is not rigid." Closed quote. In an age where almost 80%, 4 out of every 5 cradle Catholics, stop calling themselves Catholic by age 23, and only 30% of Americans raised Catholics still practice at all, nearly every one of the young respondents, 98%, reported attending Tridentine Mass every Sunday.
I've served at the traditional Latin Mass for several years now, and I really think it's the highest honor a member of the laity can have. I love the reverence and respect for God throughout the Mass. It's the true hardcore Catholic experience.
The survey confirms, quote, "The traditional Latin Mass is experiencing a high volume of participation and interest in the 18 to 39 demographic, a demographic noticeably underrepresented in modern Novus Ordo Mass parishes," closed quote. There is even an international federation known as Juventutem, which has affiliates throughout the United States. According to the main website for Juventutem, members, quote, "have an interest in and love of the traditional Latin Mass," closed quote.
I love the Tridentine Mass. It is beautiful, it is reverent, and it reflects the majesty and the glory and the richness of the Catholic faith. I even met my husband through there. He came back to the Tridentine Mass after many years as a lapsed Catholic because of the beauty and the historical significance of this rite.
Juventutem seeks to foster the sanctification of young people worldwide, according to the Roman traditions of the Church. Despite attempts to suppress the ancient liturgy and other elements of tradition, it seems the Mass of the Ages is not only making what could be called a comeback, but given the young ages of adherence, will continue for ages to come. William Mahoney, Church Militant, Detroit.